And a good morning from Madison. Tuesday night, Tony Evers telling his supporters to end his speech, "It's time for a change, Wisconsin. Let's get to work." And for him, that work begins this morning as he is now the Democrat candidate who will face off against two-term incumbent Republican Scott Walker. With the final tally showing the state superintendent pulling in 42% of the Democrat vote in an 8-candidate race, he knows the road to a November victory starts with bringing his party together.
That's good news. I mean, clearly there was a good group of people. They had good values. They talked about the things that were important. But we've always felt that lead would grow over time, and that's exactly what happened. It is, name recognition is important. I've won three statewide races. But in turn, we also have been talking about things that people in Wisconsin care about, whether it's education, whether it's roads, whether it's healthcare. Those are things that are part and parcel of Wisconsin. We need a change. It's time for a change, and that's why I'm really happy that we have a large.
How important now in the next few days to try and get all the support that you ran against now to get onto your side? I know Kelda Royce is already going on Twitter to say she's backing you right now. It's now a collective front. How much is it now to make sure every Democrat that ran against you now is running with you?
I'll be reaching out to all of them. I mean, there's some healing process that goes on with this too, so I'm not going to rush that. But we're starting tomorrow, crisscrossing the state. Our great Lieutenant Governor candidate that I'll be running with will be crossing the state the next 3 days. We're going to unify this party.
Now it really kicks into gear, and your opponent now, we can say that, your opponent is starting his bus tour tomorrow in La Crosse and Eau Claire. How much is the western part of the state and the Chippewa Valley really going to be in trying to bring your campaign on in?
There's no question they were good for me tonight, and they're going to be good for me next November. And they've always been good for me, whether I'm running for state superintendent or whether in this primary or for the big enchilada next November. We will win Western Wisconsin.
Now, an interesting thing about that November general election, it's going to come November 6th. Just a few days after Scott Walker turns 51, but the day after Tony Evers turns 67. Told me on Tuesday night that he would not mind a belated birthday present. Reporting from Madison, Jesse Horn, WEAU 13 News.